This training is called Know Your Number. Now, this isn't a training on your freedom number. We've gone over that. This is an entirely different number. And if I ask 99% of people involved in any home-based business this question, 99%, I'm going to write with a mouse. It's going to get a little sloppy here. But if I ask 99% of a people, what is your number? What's funny is the majority of them don't have an answer. They're like, I have no idea. What do you mean? And that's the problem. And that's exactly why most people fail. So what I mean by number is how many leads should you go for a day? If I were you, I would make sure you are trying to get somewhere between 3 to 5 leads or pre-enrollees every single day. Now, what you have to do, the people that really make it happen aren't people that just say, okay, that sounds good, I'll do that. No, you want to live, I'm writing with a mouse here so it's a little sloppy, live, eat, dream this number. Like, this is like, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. So if you go out and you get one lead, you should give yourself a high five and say, yes, I only got 2 more to go. I got 2 more to go. Or I got 4 more to go. I got 4 more to go. Then you get another one. Yes, I only need 1 more today. Or yes, I only need 3 more today. You know, and you get another one. See, the thing is a lot of you wake up every single day and you start with this number, 0. You're like, well, if this thing will work, if this could happen for me, this would be great. And you have this attitude of, you know, well, maybe it will, maybe it won't work. And that's why the difference between top earners and the difference between the average people that never make money is this. Every top earner I've ever met in my life is always shooting for numbers, okay? Like every day they're looking at their numbers to see what they're hitting. All right, and with all the stuff that we give you, all the capture pages that we give you, we make it easy. And then we have a free phone app that's coming where you will just give away a free phone app and it will automatically make a pre-enrollee. So how many leads can you get by giving away an app that saves people money? So this number here should be very, very reasonable for you to hit. Now again, remember, every single day. Now if you want to take Sundays off, if you're religious and you want to relax a day, okay, that's your choice, okay? But you should be posting on every social media network. You should be posting on X and Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, even LinkedIn maybe. All these places, even Pinterest, because they're free and all of this drives traffic, okay? So you should be posting on here so you will get these numbers because we have super hot capture pages with super hot videos and a free phone app that's going to be mind-blowing here. But here's what happens. I wanted to show you the numbers. In a 30-day month, okay, if you just get 3 a day, you're looking at getting 90 signups, okay? No, not 90 signups, but 90 pre-enrollees. We know right now from the statistics company-wide that 1 out of every 4 will upgrade, okay? So if we wanted to do the math on that, if I look at a calculator here, if I divide it by, let's say 90 divided by 4, that's about 22 and a half signups, okay? You would love to have 22 signups. And then, again, do it again next month and next month. And you can keep doing this over and over. But let's say you're just shot for this. And because you're shooting for a number, you're shooting for 3 to 5, let's say you only get 1 a day. Okay? Well, that's better than if you're shooting for 0, because if you're shooting for 0, most of the time you're probably going to get 0. Okay? No expectations, nothing's going to happen because you're not out here actively working your business. If you're actively working your business, you are going to shoot for these numbers. Okay? So let's say you get 1, even if you're shooting for 5 or 3. Some days you might get 6 or 7 or 10. All right? We're looking at worst case scenario. But if you get just 1 in 30 days, that would be 30 leads coming in the system. And again, if we were to go get the calculator here and divide 30 divided by 4, that's like 7.5 people signed up, okay? Now, the thing is if you teach every single one of the people that you get started this formula, it flat out works. This is how I built teams to over 100,000 reps in an organization, is making sure everybody had a goal every single day and they were trying to hit it. And I would have people texting me, man, I got 1 today, I got 2 today, I got my 3, I got my 3, I got my 5. And I would have people texting and DMing me all the time on my teams because why? They're excited. Because they go to shop for a number. So don't be like the average Joe that fails. You want to fail really quick. You don't want to make any money. You want to be the 99%, the average person that never makes money. Well, here you go. Wake up every day and don't have an expectation. Don't try to do anything or just say, well, maybe something will happen today. No, you need to literally put out a number and literally say, you will hit this number no matter what. Well, how are you gonna do that? Well, you might need to post more. You might need to post twice a day on all these social media. You might need to go give that app away, a ton of times. You're going to have to put in some work, okay? But if you do, you would only need to do this like 1 month realistically to get a massive team going, okay? Because if you put in, let's say, 22 people or even 7 people, and maybe you did this, imagine just doing this 2 or 3 months, you got such a foundation of personal sponsored and Safe Club, you can't help but grow. But remember, you get matching bonuses too on all the people you put in. So you wanna do this a lot on your front line because of the matching bonuses that you're gonna get. But all you got to do is teach your people this. And I think this is reasonable. You're going to tell me you can't find 3 to 5 people that want to save money a day and that want to make money? It's almost impossible not to find 3 to 5 people if you're doing it right, especially when our free app comes and you can just give it away for free. And when they sign up for the app, that'll automatically make them one of your leads. Some of you are going to go out and get 20, 30, 50, 100 people when that app comes out immediately, okay? So these numbers are very, very realistic. But the big question is, I always say all the time, I could teach you all day everything I'm showing you on this screen. I cannot teach you hustle. I can't make you want to make a lot of money. The old saying, you can lead a horse to water, you can't force him to drink. Well, I want to drown you. Not really. But I can't make you motivate yourself. And what I've noticed in this industry for 30 years is a lot of the people that cry they never make money are the ones that are lazy, the ones that never do anything, the ones that never have any motivation. And then when I ask them, what's your number? They're like, what do you mean? I don't know. And I'm like, exactly. And that's exactly why you're not succeeding on a daily basis. This training alone is what you need. Now imagine letting all of the reps that you sign up see this training and they're all trying to hit a number. This is what breeds mass duplication into any team, and this is how leaders have these huge teams, the teams that you want. You're like, my gosh, that leader has a huge team. Well, this is exactly the formula of what leaders do to build out mass duplication in an organization, and it doesn't start. You go get 10 or 20 people and teach this, that 10 or 20 people can turn into tens of thousands of reps just teaching this. So get ready, put your seatbelt on. Now you know this. Are you going to do it? And I'd be excited to hear about what's your number. And every day you got to be motivated. When you wake up, I got to hit this number again. Don't do it once or twice or 3 times. This is something that you want to do every single day. And I promise you, if you do it, you will see more activity in your business than you have ever seen in your life.